up, man?
Who that?
You? It's Hard Will.
Oh.
Back like 2/5, man. It's your boy Hard Will.
What?
You alright, man?
Alright, what's up?
Yo, get up, man.
Okay.
Yo, get up, man. I got some money for you, man. I got this phone.
The
KT
phone?
Wireless.
KT Wireless?
T-Mobile, man. We on here with some bread. We're going to the Knicks game. We back like 2/5.
That's Hard Will?
Yeah, let's go.
For the love of the game?
Yeah, let's go.
Boy, I ain't never stop loving you, boy. We back?
We back, baby.
Thank you, man.
Let's go.
I'm right,
Let's
man.
go.
It's a jolly time of the year, right before the new year. Ain't no other squad better on this day than the Knicks. We back. Best time of the year, they say it's Christmas. Little kids can't wait to see it's Christmas. New clothes, new toys, mean it's Christmas. You see the Knicks, we back, we on Christmas. It's so pretty when you can see the snowfall. That red nose, tell them that it's Rudolph. Chestnuts roasting, the Knicks stay roasting. Tell the whole league we hosting. 12 noon, we back 12 in the 2/5. Biggest tree in the world filled with presents. Little kids, they checking off their wish list. Ho, 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 we celebrating this Christmas. Jingle bell, first game playing in the garden. Tell Santa we got the whole league watching. Right before we celebrate the new year. James Dolan crossing with the reindeers. Parking decks, they filled with no room garage. When it comes to the flow, this here's eggnog. Best believe your boy, yeah, I'm on my job. Celebrate your Christmas with the Knicks squad. The best place in the world, that backstage shopping. I AD my wrist so you can keep watching. Shopping sprees all over, this is Times Square. Then it's back to the game at Madison Square. Best time of the year, they say it's Christmas. Little kids can't wait to see it's Christmas. New clothes, new toys, mean it's Christmas. You see the Knicks, we back, we on Christmas. It's so pretty when you can see the snowfall. That red nose, tell them that it's Rudolph. Chestnuts roasting, the Knicks stay roasting. Tell the whole league we hosting.
Back on Christmas, J Boogie predicted this. You can't say St. Nicholas without nicking it. The Knicks on Christmas should be ubiquitous, so shout out if you've been with us. Sitting through the interim, feels like we meant to win. Now we got the kids with us. Potential is limitless. Gifts go down the chimney. Try to put the Grinch on me, pinch me, but I'm not dreaming. This a new reality. New York is in the top seating. Seasons, greetings, Eastern Conference. Defense, the Gardens rocking. Best fans in the game. We don't do the home away split. Catch me at the Staples, baby. I make the sleigh live. 8 gifts, pulling up in the Cambridgers. About to lace the garden with a pack of frankincense and myrrh. Can't resist the urge. Knicks set new squad. Time to burn the competition. Sitting by the U-Law.
Best time of the year, they say it's Christmas. Little kids can't wait to see it's Christmas. New clothes, new toys, mean it's Christmas. You see the Knicks, we back, we on Christmas. It's so pretty when you can see the snowfall. That red nose, tell them that it's Rudolph. Chestnuts roasting, the Knicks stay roasting. Tell the whole league we hosting.
Something wrong with your TV screen. If that orange and blue ain't playing on that red and that green. Favorite players, yeah, but Knicks, they forever the team. Shout out the upstairs, trying to play chess with the team going forward. They're making sure the squad is in order. They know we hated on by all opposing reporters. It's torture. New Yorkers, we built for fourth quarters. Show up to the court or prepare for a slaughter. They wanna hate on the Knicks, tell me what that's doing. Get that stuff out of here, shout out to Pat Ewing. 12 noon jump ball, just know we enemies. We trying to bring home the gold back from the 70s. Oh yeah, we back on Christmas, oh no, can it be? Only us Knicks fans know the whole New York energy. If you ain't know what type of tension this is, Knicks Nation, we'll see y'all on Christmas.
Best time of the year, they say it's Christmas. Little kids can't wait to see it's Christmas. New clothes, new toys, mean it's Christmas. You see the Knicks, we back, we on Christmas. It's so pretty when you can see the snowfall. That red nose, tell them that it's Rudolph. Chestnuts roasting, the Knicks stay roasting. Tell the whole league we hosting.
Knicks family, what is poppin'? It is your boy. Merry Christmas to you. And that was J Boogie, ladies and gentlemen, with the Knicks on Christmas, back on Christmas, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, we're back, 12 o'clock. This is just a short show. Not going to be on for too long. All right, just about a half an hour, for 15 minutes actually. I just wanted to jump on and say Merry Christmas to everybody. Do a quick rundown of today's game versus the Philadelphia 76ers, and then I'll be out of here. I will be back on the post-game show. All right, and that maybe will be a little bit longer, but we'll be back on the post-game show. So, ladies and gentlemen, we might as well go ahead and get to it and break this one down. So the Knicks take on the Philadelphia 76ers at 12 noon. At 12 noon, ladies and gentlemen. The Knicks just came off of a rough loss versus the Chicago Bulls. Took me a minute to think about who it was. Versus the Chicago Bulls. Free throws got them in the end. You remember that, ladies and gentlemen. Free throws got them in the end. The Knicks were like 57% from the free throw line versus the Chicago Bulls. That's not going to get you any victories in the NBA. You can guarantee that. We'll see if they can do better tonight or today in about 15 minutes versus the Philadelphia 76ers. For the Knicks, only Obi Toppin is out of the game, ladies and gentlemen. Only Obi. For the Philadelphia 76ers, Tyrese Maxey. And Tyrese Maxey is obviously a key part of what the Philadelphia 76ers do. Of course, they have another all-star guard. I'm not sure if I'm ready to say Tyrese Maxey is an all-star yet, but he's definitely on that trajectory. You can guarantee that. But they got James Harden over there, ladies and gentlemen, that you got to worry about. So let's take a quick look at the starting lineups, and then we'll break down the Knicks' previous game versus the Philadelphia 76ers, which had some injuries. And then we'll look at tonight's game. Or today's game. I keep saying tonight. It's today's game. So let's take a look at the projected starting lineups for the New York Knicks. It's Jalen Brunson, not Emmanuel Quickley. That should be Quentin Grimes. And I'm going to make that correction right now so that there's not any mistaken. I don't want you to think Quentin Grimes is hurt. Jalen Brunson, Quentin Grimes, RJ Barrett, Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson. Then you got James Harden, DeAnthony Melton, Tobias Harris, PJ Tucker, and Joel Embiid for the Philadelphia 76ers. And then you take a look at the defensive matchups, ladies and gentlemen, and there he is, Quentin Grimes, right there on your screen. I believe Quentin Grimes is going to guard James Harden. Obviously, that's going to be a difficult task for Quentin Grimes. You know what I mean? James Harden is a master at drawing fouls. He is a master at scoring. He's a master at putting pressure on the defense. And it's not even with speed, ladies and gentlemen. It's not even with speed that James Harden puts pressure on the defense. It's pure craftiness. I mean, the move that you see everybody do now where when they're going to the basket and they duck it low, they duck the ball low to try to come up into the defender's arms, that's all James Harden. James Harden basically invented that move. Everybody else on the league picked up on it, and now everybody else does that James Harden move. All right, so James Harden, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be a tough cover by Quentin Grimes. I think he's up to the task, though. Then you got RJ Barrett and Tobias Harris. I'm assuming this is going to be the matchup. You know, if you wanted to, you could go RJ Barrett on PJ Tucker. Right? But Tobias Harris is a tough cover for RJ Barrett or Julius Randle, either one. You know, Tobias Harris, you know, he's just that dude that can, I mean, he can score from any area on the floor. He can post you up. He likes to operate in the mid-range. You know that. He likes to operate in the mid-range area. Knock down the mid-range jump shot. He can break the defense down off the dribble. He can knock down the three. He can post you up on the box. Tobias Harris is one of those small forwards that can basically score from any place on the floor. So he's always a threat, ladies and gentlemen. Always going to be a threat. RJ Barrett, listen, you know, he's had some tough covers the last few games. Right? Last game he was defending DeMar DeRozan. Now, at the end, he didn't defend DeMar DeRozan. They switched, and Q Grimes picked him up. DeMar DeRozan knocked down the 2, the mid-range jump shot over Grimes at the end of the game to seal the victory for the Chicago Bulls. He had to deal with OG Anunoby versus Toronto. Against Golden State, they had everybody out. Of course, he had to deal with DeMar DeRozan twice when he played the Chicago Bulls last week. And RJ Barrett's been on a tear. 44 points. Not 44 games. 44 points in the last game. The Knicks didn't come away with a victory, but 44 points for RJ Barrett in the last game. All right, he was hitting from all over the floor, ladies and gentlemen. From the three-point line, he was knocking it down. Mid-range, taking it to the cup, dunked on people a couple of times. RJ Barrett was definitely in his bag. We'll see if he's going to be in his bag today. I was about to say tonight. Today versus the Philadelphia 76ers. And if he is, ladies and gentlemen, if anybody is in their bag, the Knicks cannot afford to waste that person's great game. The Knicks are on a 2-game losing streak. If you want to call it a losing streak. Right, they're on a 2-game losing streak. The Knicks have got to pull this one out, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? You want to get back on the winning side. It's Christmas. You're at home. The Philadelphia 76ers are coming in hot on a 7-game winning streak. The Knicks should feel a little bit of desperation. Not a whole lot, because they are, 2 games, 3 games above 500. Or whatever it is. The Knicks are 3 games above 500 at 18-15. The Philadelphia 76ers, 7 games above 500 at 19-12. But this is a chance for the Knicks on Christmas Day to shave off a game from the Philadelphia 76ers. The 76ers have a 2-game lead over the Knicks in the Eastern Conference. This is the chance for the Knicks to shave that down to 1. Bring their home record back to 500. The Knicks are 8-9 on the road. 8-9 at home and 10-6 on the road. So this is the chance for the Knicks to even that record, draw closer to Philadelphia, and just bring home a home win on Christmas. You know what I mean? You have to Garden on Christmas. Bring home a win. That's all you need to do is bring it home. The last time the Philadelphia 76ers and the Knicks played, Joel Embiid was out. The Knicks pulled off a close one. They won it 106-104. We'll bring over the team comparison, break that down a little bit for you, and then we'll take a look at the upcoming today's comparison, the season comparison for these two teams. Obviously, it's a different game when Joel Embiid is not there. But the Knicks won the battle of the boards, 50-44, 24 assists for the Knicks, 27 for Philadelphia, 5 steals for the Knicks, 12 for Philadelphia, 8 blocks for both teams. The Knicks had 21 turnovers in that game, 21 turnovers, and they still won. Only 15 for Philadelphia. I do not expect the Knicks to have 21 turnovers today. But I do expect it. I do expect Philadelphia to make this really tough. I think when the Knicks played Philadelphia earlier in the season, there wasn't a lot of videotape out on what the Knicks like to do. I think now there's much more tape out on the New York Knicks. Right? So I would expect to see Thibault play some defense on Jalen Brunson today. He's probably their best wing defender. And you seen it versus Chicago in the last game when Ayo was defending Jalen Brunson. You seen it versus Toronto. Teams are now understanding that if you put your best defender, a long defender, but your best defender on Jalen Brunson, he can have a tough game. It'll make him have a tough game. And the Knicks won't play the style of basketball they want to. Try to force the Knicks to feed the ball through Julius Randle. But the Knicks can't have 21 turnovers today. They expect to win this basketball game. The Knicks shot 46% from the field and 27% from three, 85% from the free throw line the previous game versus the Philadelphia 76ers. The Knicks won the battle in the paint because Joel Embiid was not there. 21 fast break points for the Knicks as well. They were led in scoring by Jalen Brunson with 23. Julius Randle had 10 rebounds. Brunson had 7 assists. Isaiah Hartenstein led the team with 3 blocks. So we're going to see, this is going to be a very different game. Joel Embiid is there. Right? So now Mitchell Robinson will get a chance to test his chops versus Joel Embiid. Let me get my man here in the building. J Boogie, what's going on with you, brother? How you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling blessed, man. Hope you're feeling the same, my brother. Shout out to you, my brother, Mr. Sim, a.k.a. the young Ron O'Neal of the podcast. And shout out to everybody that's rocking in the chat. Blessings, health, and happiness to you all as we wind down this 22 and get ready to jump inside this 23. And I do want to say, man, y'all the greatest parents it is. Without me even knowing what you done in your Christmas day, just being around you guys throughout the podcasts, I know you all made your family a great, beautiful Christmas on this day. So all kids should be really amazed about the parents that they have over their household. Today is another day, you know what I'm saying? We're going to move on from the other night. We all know what the situation was. But as the brother was speaking upon, this is a mandatory win. We must win this game today. We should at least won 2 out of 3 on this homestand, you know what I'm saying? We must handle our business and take care on this Christmas day, you know what I'm saying? For yourself, for the organization, for the fans, for the podcasters, for the Twitter spaces, for everybody that's representing, living throughout this orange and blue. You must go ahead and perform and do like, you know what I'm saying, what Adrian whispered into my man Rocky's ear when she whispered down in the hospital. Just come here, let me tell you something. Win. That's what I want us to do. Win today, win the game, handle your biz, you know what I'm saying? But I must say, the team, you all doing very, 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 very well. Winding down this 2022. More importantly, you found your identity, you know what I'm saying? You're back to playing our style of basketball. And if we play our style of basketball, it's harder for other teams to beat us. And it's easier for us to beat other teams when they're playing their style, as long as we're playing our style. So I love what's happening, you know what I'm saying? But we must go ahead and get this W before we go out here down to the Texas and San Antonio's and Dallas and Houston and all that there, you know what I'm saying? That's a tough road trip. But handle your business. But more importantly, everybody continue on enjoying this day. You deserve this day right here. This is the last holiday before we walk into the new one. You know what I'm saying? You deserve everything that you have going on in your household besides basketball and everything. That's just a sport we love and we appreciate more than anything. But family is more important, you know what I'm saying? And MBK, he always preached family, you know what I'm saying? MBK, that's the family. So blessings, happiness to everybody, man. And let's go Knicks and get a dub today.
No doubt, J Boogie. I appreciate you for jumping in, man.
Yes, sir.
It's a blessing to be here with you. It's a blessing to be able to jump on and, just spread love with all the Knicks fans and all of that. You know what I mean? It's always a blessing, man. What you think the Knicks are doing today, man? It's a tough game, Philadelphia. What they doing today?
I think the Knicks are going to make up for all the lost situations that we had the other day. You know, the hustle plays, the loose balls, and the free throws. We take care of those 3 columns right there. We're pretty much in every game, if not winning every game. You know what I'm saying? So those 3 things, I like to see them go ahead and just take care and win the loose ball battles. Make sure you secure that ball. You know what I'm saying? The man is in front of you. The rim is behind you when you're on D. When they get that one shot that come on, grab that, turn around, and go get a bucket going the other way. And play hard, you know what I'm saying? More importantly, man, appreciate yourself on the court. You know, like I said, they're doing a great job, but go get this W. Y'all deserve it, and we deserve it. If you feel like y'all don't deserve it, then we going to get mad at it. But y'all deserve to win this game for us today. On this 12 noon, we back 12 and 2/5, the biggest tree in the world filled with presidents. Shout out to Cully, and shout out to Papa Left for that amazing track, you know what I'm saying? We just to let y'all know, we tried our best to get inside that building, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We did not make it in there. I was on the table talking to some real important people. We did not make it, but that doesn't mean that, you know what I'm saying, the song is not carrying on for what it is. You know, I don't think there's no other team that has a Christmas anthem song, but we have one that years and years to come. We did it last year. We back on this year. And every year that come on, what we're going to do, we're going to remix it. Everything, you know what I'm saying? But we do have that enjoyment for the podcasters, man.
Yeah, no doubt. And y'all can check out the video. If you go to J Boogie's, YouTube page, you can check out the video there. There's a link in the description of this video. So you can go check out the video there, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can get the videos when they drop. On this season, ladies and gentlemen, the Knicks are averaging 114 points per game. Philadelphia 111. 47 rebounds for the Knicks, 40 for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Knicks need to go ahead and, win that battle of the glass again tonight. You know what I mean? Don't take no shorts. Don't play no games. Win the battle of the glass. 24 assists for the Philadelphia 76ers, 23 for the Knicks. 7 steals for the Knicks, 8.5 for Philadelphia. Both teams about 4.5 blocks, 14 turnovers for Philadelphia, 13 for the Knicks. The Philadelphia 76ers are shooting 47% from the field and 38% from three, while the Knicks shooting about 46% from the field and 33.8% from three. But this is so much higher than it was just a couple of weeks ago. Because of that 8-game winning streak, the Knicks are shooting the ball better. They shot well against Chicago last game. They did everything right. Except for close it out with those free throws.
That's
right. I mean, they did everything else right except for bring it home. I think the Knicks can win tonight. Today. I think they'll win today. But I am watching for this. I am watching for Philadelphia to put Matisse Thybulle on Jalen Brunson, which teams have figured out that if you put a long, aggressive defender on Jalen Brunson, maybe you can give him a little bit of trouble, and the Knicks maybe struggle just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because Jalen Brunson is definitely the engine.
Right.
You know what I mean? He's the engine. So the Knicks have got to figure that out. You know what I mean? The Knicks have got to figure out how do they operate when teams try to take away Jalen Brunson? You know what I'm saying? I mean, J Boogie, what do they do? When teams try to take away Jalen Brunson, what do they do?
You got to maneuver the ball, keep the ball moving. You know what I'm saying? Make them chase that basketball. That basketball is faster on the court than what your feet can do. Constantly move the ball. And when you get to catch the ball, don't be decisive on what you're doing. Make your move, do what you're going to do. If not, pass the ball and keep cutting. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be picking them up from half court, if not full court. We saw that the other night against Toronto. We seen them how try to force them to a certain area of the court. But, get the ball out your hand quick, fast, and early, Brunson. Don't try to, dribble up, show that you can't take the ball from me and all that. Get the ball, move the ball. RJ is, he's coming around. He's doing what he need to do. He's handling his business. Give him the ball. Let him, critique, penetrate, do whatever he's going to do. You know how to hit the open man, and Julius know how to do the same thing, but maneuver the ball. Don't hold the ball, man. Do not make it into a sand ball. It's a bouncing ball, but pass that rock, ahead of you, That's what I like to see, instead of you trying to we know you got the ball handle. We know you the PG and the point guard of our squad. We appreciate you coming here, but you must go ahead and maneuver the ball and take some of that, extra pressure off you so you can be stronger going down the stretch. That's what I noticed. You have been doing that for Julius. He's been stronger down the stretch. RJ's been a little stronger down the stretch, but you got to find a way that you can be stronger down the stretch too, man. Stop trying to do everything yourself, man.
No doubt. Well, ladies and gentlemen, listen, we're going to let you get to the game, all right? So, we don't want to distract you or take you away from the game or anything like that. Right. The Knicks in Philadelphia here on Christmas. It should be a beautiful day, man. Hopefully you enjoyed everything with your families. You opened up gifts this morning or whenever you're going to open up gifts. It could have been last night, might be tonight. Whatever you're doing, just enjoy your family. You know what I mean? I will see you after the game for a short period. I'm not going to be long, maybe 30 minutes or so we could talk about the game And then I'm gonna enjoy my family, man. J Boogie, I appreciate your time. And
No doubt, my brother.
yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get up out of here, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.
This is NBK, nothing but Knicks. When Sim passed the assist, you know that it's #1 show that breaks down the game. If you can't play defense, stay out my way. Dribble the ball, come down the lane. 5 seconds on the shot clock, who gon' win us the game? You wanna hear Nick updates and trade rumors? Post-game reviews, this the place you tune in. So tell a friend just to keep the ball moving. Like the page if you feeling the movement. Every game we coming to win. Give us a sub like a player that came off the bench. This is NBK, nothing but Nick.